Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Shasur Classes. My dear students, today I am going to continue the chapter of class 10th quadratic equation. In our previous class, we have already done the problems related to the quadratic equation. We have covered the basics related to this chapter and also the expected and the previous year questions related to the topic. And we have covered the problems related to factorization method and then quadratic formula method. Now today I am going to continue this session, but one thing I like to mention here, I am going to continue the topic factorization method in this session. It means already we have done, but still I gave certain problems as an homework. Today I am going to solve those questions. Now you people can check it out, the sums, okay, the solutions with respect to these problems. Let's begin. Now here the question is, solve the equation a minus 3 whole square plus a plus 1 whole square is equals to 16. See children, solution. So first let me copy down the given equation as it is, a minus 3 whole square plus a plus 1 whole square is equals to 16. Now we can see it is in the form of a minus b whole square. What is a minus b whole square? A square minus 2 into a into b plus b square. But here what is a? A is a only, but b is 3, right? A square minus 2a into b plus b square. Then plus a plus 1 whole square, that is a plus b whole square, that is a square plus 2 into a into b plus b square. Here a means a, b means 1, that is equals to 16. Now a whole square is nothing but a square minus 2 3s are 6, a plus 3 square is 9 plus a square plus 2 into a into 1 is 2a, 1 square is 1 is equals to 16. Now 1a square plus 1a square, how much? That is 2a square. Then minus 6a plus 2a, as you can see here is plus 2, here is minus 6a, okay. It means in 2 can you subtract 6? No. No means minus, you should do opposite calculation, that is 6 minus 2 is 4a. Now left out is 9 plus 1 is plus 10. Now let me bring this plus 16 here, it becomes minus 16, then that is equals to 0. Then we can say that 2a square minus 4a, 10 minus 16. In 10 can you subtract 16? No. No means minus 16 minus 10 is nothing but 6, that is equals to 0. Now we can take 2 as common, then a square minus 2a minus means 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, that is equals to 0. Now 2 will come here, that is 0 by 2 if you cross multiply. 0 by 2 is nothing but 0. Then we can directly write here as a square minus 2a minus 3, that is equals to 0. Now we have got the quadratic equation. Now children, as we are using factorization method to solve this, let me check whether we get the roots or not. Okay, we get the factors or not. So first you multiply first term with last term. Plus into minus, minus a square into 3, that is 3a square. In which tables we get 3 as the answer? Now we got minus 3a square. So which are the factor, in which tables we get 3 as the answer? That is 3 ones are 3. A is the variable, so we write a. What is the middle term sign? Minus 2a, that is minus is the middle term sign. As you can see here, minus is the middle term sign. So we put for bigger number minus. Minus into plus will become this minus, okay. Now you can add and check, minus 3a plus 1a is minus 2a. Minus into plus minus, 3 ones are 3, a into a is a square. Now we can say here a square minus 3a plus 1a, or a also you can write, minus 3 equals 0. So now we have to take two factors. Here a is common, then a minus 3 Again here also a minus 3 you can write, then outside is plus 1 is equals to 0. Then what is the outside term? A plus 1. What is the inside term? A minus 3, that is equals to 0. Therefore a plus 1 is equals to 0. If you want you can write bracket, if not you can leave as it is. So a is equals to minus 1. Then a minus 3 is equals to 0. Therefore a is equals to plus 3. I hope you have got the solution. So what are the roots of the given equation? The roots of the given equation are minus 1 comma plus 3. I hope the concept is clear for you all. Now let me solve the next problem. As you can see, the next given question was, in the previous class I have given this as an homework, right? So today I am solving those questions, you can just check it out. Next, question number 7 was, solve 5 into p minus 2 whole square plus 6 is equals to 13 into p minus 2. Now solution for this: 5 into p minus 2 whole square plus 6 is equals to 13 into p minus 2. Now first let me here you can use by reducible pair method also, but still we have two methods to solve this problem. It's up to you, as you feel which is better you can do it, okay? But if you know usually I hope you may be knowing this method, you can try this method only. Okay, 5 you write as it is, it's a coefficient, open the bracket, p minus 2 whole square, it is in the form of a minus b whole square. So what is a minus b whole square? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Here a means p, b means 2, that is a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square. B square means 2 square. Okay, so I'll close the bracket here, because as you can see, please be careful, it is 5 into p minus 2 whole square. That means 5 is multiplied by p minus 2 whole square. So you cannot add plus 6 inside the bracket. Okay, plus 6 is different. Understood? Be careful. Understood? Plus 6 is different. So you have to maintain the bracket only for p minus 2 whole square. That is equals to 13 into p is 13p, plus into minus minus, 13 2s are 26. Then 5 into p square minus into plus minus, 2 2s are 4p plus 2 square is 4, close the bracket, plus 6 is equals to 13p minus 26. Now multiply 5 into p square, 5p square, plus into minus minus, 5 4s are 20p plus 5 4s are 20. Now we can take this plus 6, bring plus 13 this side, so it becomes minus 13p, minus 26 comes this side, it becomes plus 26, that is equals to 0. Then what is left out? 5p square minus 20 minus 13. If both are minus we should add, but minus remains same. I am right? Yes, 20 plus 13 minus 33p. 20 plus 6 26. 26 plus 26. How much, children? 26 plus 26, that is 52, that is equals to 0. 6 plus 6 is 12, 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Is this clear? Good. Now can we take anything as common here in common factor? Can you check it out? Now as you can see, we cannot reduce that to its simplest form. Okay, this is only the simplest form, as you can see here. 5p square minus 33p plus 52, because we cannot take anything common factor. Now we have to multiply first term with last term, 5 into 52. So can we multiply 5 into 52? So how much, children? 52 into 5, 5p square into 52, I think it will come plus into plus is plus, 260p square. 260p square. Can you find the factors for 260p square? I mean 260. If you multiply you should get 260, but if you add you should get minus 33p. We have to get the answer in minus. Now we need the factors right for 260. See children, I will give one small logic. You can use this logic to solve this type of sums. Suppose you doesn't know which are the factors to find that minus 33p. If we add two terms, two factors, we get minus 33p. If we multiply, you should get 260. I'll give one small logic, very simple. 260. See children, if the number is above 100, take above 10 tables. If the number is above 100, अगर से 100 के ऊपर वैल्यू है तो आपको 10 टेबल्स के ऊपर की वैल्यू लेना है. अगर से 100 के अंदर है, if it is below 100, take below 10 tables. But here it is 260, it is above 100. So we'll take directly 13 2s are 26. 13 2s are 26, this 0 as it is. Remember, you have to take the LCM. It's not like 4, 5, 6 digits. Within just 2 or 3 steps, you have to get the final answer. You have to take the factors like that. Okay. 13 2s are 26, 0 as it is. Then 4 5s are 20. 4 5s are 20. Now in this, what I will do, I will take this 5 and 4 one factor and 13 as another factor. Shall I write here? 13 as one factor, 5 into 4. You multiply these two terms, 5 and 4. 5 into 4 is 20. Now let me check whether this will be our factors or what. 13 and 20 are the two factors. Here p is variable, so I am going to write p as it is. Here what is the middle term? Middle term is minus 33p. So what I will do, which is the bigger number in 13 and 20? 20 is bigger. So I'll write minus here. So minus into what will become this plus? We know that minus into minus is plus. So here I am going to write minus. Is this clear? Now you see, minus 13 minus 20 is minus 33. Yes, if we add these two terms, we get minus 33. Multiply, minus into minus plus, 13 into 20 is 260. Yes, we are getting p into p is p square. So I am going to write 5p square. You don't see minus or plus, see just number 20 and 13. Which is bigger? 20. So I am going to write first 20, that is minus 20p, then minus 13p, then last term as it is plus 52 is equals to 0. Now these two terms and these two terms are the factors. I am going to take the pairs here, okay, in which I am going to take 5p as common. Then here p, 5p into p is 5p square, minus 5 4s are 20, already p is out. So here again I am going to write the same term in the bracket which is there, p minus 4. Here p has come, so what is left out? Outside minus 13. Now you multiply, minus into plus minus, 13 into p 13p, minus into minus plus, 13 4s are 52. That is equals to 0. Now what is outside here? 5p, and outside here is minus 13. So 5p minus 13 is the outside term, and what is common? P minus 4. Then that is equals to 0. I hope you are understanding the steps. Good. Then I am going to write 5p minus 13 is equals to 0. Then here p minus 4 is equals to 0. Then 5p is equals to minus 13 come this side plus 13. Then p is equals to 13 by 5. So the one root of the given equation is p is equals to 13 by 5. And here p is equals to minus 4 come this side. It becomes p is equals to plus 4. I hope the concept is clear for you all. I am right? Good children. Now let me to solve the next problem. So this is actually homework sums which I gave you in the previous class. I am solving it once again because I don't want any of my students should miss any question in the board exam. Okay, because we have tried with all the types of questions here. Okay, anyways, next question. Solve the equation 3x square minus 2 into root 6 x plus 2, that is equals to 0. Is this clear? Solve the equation 3x square minus 2 root 6 into x plus 2 is equals to 0. Now first what we should do, children, as you can see here, the solution here, first you write the given equation as it is, that is 3x square minus 2 into root 6x plus 2 is equals to 0. Now what I will do in this type of sums, actually we have to split the middle term, right? We need to split the middle term. Here very simple. To split the middle term, actually you can see middle term is minus 2 root 6x, correct? Minus 2 means what? Minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. So shall we split in this form? that is 3x square minus 1 root 6x minus 1 root 6x, minus 1 is minus 2. So, it will become minus 2 root 6 plus 2 is equals to 0. Now, I will make this is one pair and this is one pair. Children, here you can see 3 and here is root 6 and here is x square and here is x. So, I will tell you one thing, please make sure that we know that root 3 whole square is nothing but 3, because square and square root get cancelled, so it becomes 3 only, no? Is this clear? So, 3 can be written as root 3 whole square. So, here also this 3 I will consider as root 3 whole square. Okay? Why? Because I will tell you here, and x square as it is. Then minus root 6x, again here you can see is already minus root 6x. So, let me write this minus root 6x as it is, then plus 2 is equals to 0. Now, we can see in this term root 3 also we have, for root 3 also square is there, for x also square is there. So, we can write directly like this, root 3x whole square, root 3x whole square, got it, minus root 6x minus root 6x plus 2, that is equals to 0. Now, why I have taken this? Because whenever you cannot add 3 and root 6, 3 and root 6 you cannot add, and 3 and minus root 6 also you cannot add, because one is number, one more is surd. Is this clear? Number and surd. Surd means root, we call it as surd. Okay, we cannot add number with any surd, or we cannot subtract also number and surd. So that's the reason I have converted this number into surd, means I have converted this 3 into root form. Now we can see here root 3x whole square. So I am going to take one time of root 3x as common. Okay, whole square means one more time of root 3x will be there. So root 3x into root 3x, it becomes root 3x whole square minus root 3 into root 2 is root 6. Already this x is out. Okay, so what is there in the bracket? No, let me write that as it is, that is root 3x minus root 2. Here as you can see, here we have root 6x, but here we have root 3, right? So plus into minus is minus, root 3 into root 2 is root 6. Okay, you can see here minus into plus is minus, root 2 into root 3 is root 6, already x is here, minus into minus is plus, root 2 into root 2, root 2 into root 2, that is root 2 whole square. That's nothing but square root get cancelled, then that is 2. Yes, now we have got the factors here, right? Good. Then what we need to do, you can just it's a working which I have shown here for you all. Done. Now what we can do here, you can take outside term, that is root 3x, here outside term is minus root 2. Now inside what is common, that is root 3x minus root 2, that is equals to 0. Now we can see here root 3x minus root 2 is equals to 0. Here also we have same factor, that is root 3x minus root 2 is equals to 0. Now we can see here root 3x is equals to minus root 2 come this side plus root 2. So x is equals to root 2 by root 3. If you want, you can write as x equals whole root of 2 by 3 is one factor. Same way even here root 3x minus root 2 is equals to 0. Root 3x is equals to root 2. X is equals to whole root of 2 by 3. So we have got same roots. Is this clear? So both the roots are equal. Hence the roots of the given equation are root 2 by 3, root of 2 by 3 comma root of 2 by 3. I hope you all have understood this case and the problem how to solve. Any doubts, children? No? Very good. Now let me try with the next sum. Okay. Now we are going to solve the next problem. That is nothing but question number 9. Problem number 9 was solve 2x square plus x minus 6 is equals to 0. I think you can do this sum, right? Can you do? That is 2x square plus x minus 6 is equals to 0. first term and last term you multiply, plus into minus is minus, 2 6 are 12 x square. Which are the factors? 3 4s are 12 x, middle term is plus, so it is plus, plus into minus is minus, 4 minus 3 is 1, then 2x square plus 4x minus 3x minus 6 is equals to 0, then 2x is common, x plus 2, and even here also x plus 2 outside is minus 3 is equals to 0, 2x minus 3 is one factor, x plus 2 is other factor, that is equals to 0, 2x minus 3 equals 0, x plus 2 is equals to 0, right? Then 2x is equals to minus 3 come this side, it becomes plus 3, x equals plus 3 by 2. Then here x is equals to plus 2 come this side, it becomes minus 2. So these are the two factors. Is this clear? Now the roots of the given equation are x equals 3 by 2 comma minus 2. Now we are going to solve the next problem. That is nothing but I have given in the previous class. These are the homework sums which I have given, which I am doing here. That is question number 10. That is solve root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equals to 0. Solution, very simple. Let me write this root 2 x square as it is, plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equals to 0. Now we can see first and last term both are irrational numbers, right? That is surd, that is root. So what we can do if both the numbers are root here? See children, in case if we get like this type of sums, what you can do, you can split the middle term. How we can split the middle term? Say factorization is nothing but splitting the middle term. So here we can split like this, root 2 x square plus 7x can be written as 5x plus 2x. 5x plus 2x is 7x. Is this clear? Good. Then last term let me write as it is, that is 5 root 2 is equals to 0. Now this 2 and this 2 are one pair. Now here we can see root 2 and here is root 2 x square and here is plus 5x. So here 2 and 5 both are not, we cannot take those numbers. Okay. Now x square and x, we can take x as common. If we take x as common, what happens? Root 2x plus 5. Here also you can take root 2x plus 5 as it is. But as you can see here, here is plus 2. But here is root 2x. So what we can do? Plus into plus is plus. Root 2 into root 2 is root 2 whole square, as I have said you before. Root 2 into root 2 is root 2 whole square. If it is root 2 whole square, square and square root get cancelled, so left out is true. So you can see here the highlighted area, that is plus 2x. Plus into plus is plus, root 2 into 5, 5 root 2. Yes, we got the factors. That is equals to 0. What is outside? X, here plus root 2 and here root 2x plus 5 is equals to 0. Got it? Then x plus root 2 is equals to 0. Root 2x plus 5 is equals to 0. X equals plus root 2 come this side, minus root 2, this is the one root. Then root 2x is equals to minus 5. X equals minus 5 by root 2. X equals minus 5 by root 2. So this is the one more root of the given equation. Any doubts, children? I hope you are understanding the steps which I am explaining you here. I am right? Good. Now last problem which I gave the homework in the previous class, that is solve 6x square minus x minus 2 is equals to 0. Children, before I could solve this problem, I just like to tell you that still if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel Shah Sir Classes, do subscribe it and click the bell icon. Okay, and after completion of this video, do not forget to click the like button and comment below how was this class and what video you want to make me next. And one important update for you all, okay, shortly we are going to start the chapter trigonometry revision. We are going to start the chapter trigonometry revision. Okay, if any student want the complete syllabus of the trigonometry along with the question and answers, I mean along with the problems we are going to solve of your previous year papers and model papers, and also some important expected question papers. We are going to solve everything right from the basics till the advanced level. Just you need to pay rupees 50 rupees. It's only one time cost you have to pay. Okay, in the below description we have given the details regarding that. Okay, you have to pay rupees 50 either by Phone Pay or Google Pay or through Paytm. Any digital mode you can pay the payment. That is only rupees 50 you have to pay, so that we are going to complete the entire chapter revision of Introduction to Trigonometry. If you find this chapter as difficult chapter, you can opt this for the complete revision course. But our channel is free of cost. Whatever the videos we are uploading, it's completely free. But only if you want the complete detailed analysis of a particular chapter, then you need to pay and access the classes. And also we are going to start in science the chapter light, reflection and refraction. For this you are supposed to pay the cost rupees 40. Okay, same procedure is applied, and same thing we are going to cover right from the basics till the advanced level of the chapter light, reflection, refraction, and even the numericals will be solved related to these chapters. Okay, so do not forget, for mathematics you have to pay rupees 50 for the chapter Introduction to Trigonometry revision, and in science the chapter light, reflection and refraction you need to pay rupees 40. So please, as soon as possible you can just pay, so that we are going to start up that course. Okay, so please share this information with your all friends, so let the one who have missed their academic classes or the one who find these chapters are difficult, left they opt it, so definitely they can enjoy a lot, and even they can score a very good marks in the upcoming board exam. Now let's begin with this concept. Solve, that is solution. 6x square minus x minus 2 is equals to 0. Okay, now what we are supposed to do, we have to multiply first term and last term, plus into minus minus, 6 2s are 12, x square. So which are the factors? 4 3s are 12, here x and here also variable is x, middle term sign is minus, so bigger number minus, minus into plus is minus. As you can see, 3 minus 4 is minus 1, plus into minus minus, 3 4s are 12, x into x is x square. Now 6x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. Now these two are 1 1 pair. 6 and 4 will goes in the tables of 2, so we can take 2 as common. X square and x we can take x as common. Now we can see 2 3s are 6, x into x is x square, minus 2 2s are 4, already x is out. So whatever you got in the bracket, so please write it as it is, 3x minus 2. Now as you can see here, you have plus 3x, here also plus 3x, so you can just write here plus 1. As you can see, plus into plus is plus, 1 into 3x is 1x, plus into minus minus, 1 2s are 2, that is equals to 0. Outside is 2x plus 1, inside is 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. Then 2x plus 1 is equals to 0, 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. Any doubts? Good. Then 2x is equals to plus 1 come this side minus 1, x equals minus 1 by 2. So this is the one root. Then 3x is equals to minus 2 come this side plus 2, x equals 2 by 3 is the another root of the given equation. I hope you all have enjoyed this class and you have got the solutions for the previous sums which I gave as an homework. Wish you all the best of luck. Do well. Once again, still if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, Shah Sir Classes, do subscribe it and share this information with your all friends. I mean to say about the revision classes what we are going to start up. Okay, inshallah, see you soon. Wish you all the best of luck. Do well. Keep watching to our channel. Take care. Bye bye.